Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's first down here for this offense. The single back takes the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Interesting call here by the offense coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back, but the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a fourth down.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Here we go on fourth down. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
The Trojans have first and 10 here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Dropping back, it's Moss. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SC. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Watch the spin move.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Good job dealing with the footing. The PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Makes a quick catch. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Second down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
On the run, he'll let it go. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down.
Well, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. The back's got it. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. To the air, it's Moss. It's an out route, the catch made. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, USC. This quarterback on fire today. In this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Padrino. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The ball is caught. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
One thing I love about this battle is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the sidelines. It's a short gain, but enough to move the sticks.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And the Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got some room. Can he get there? Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Second down and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
USC 14.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Finds room at the 30. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking to make a big play downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
They'll give it to the back. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. He pulls it in for a big gain.
It's a good call against man coverage, but the execution made the play there.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to pass. It's Moss. And it's caught. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. They'll run it here. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Padrino. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Hunt. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and the football comes out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
He's going to take off here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, South Carolina. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
USC 21.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. That's a strong stiff arm. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
This will be down just outside the opponent's 45. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. He's hit just before the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move, looking deep. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, what a move to break into the clear. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he knocks that one right through.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Padrino. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 20. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first-and-goal situation.
Back to pass. It's Sellers. Finds an open target on the left side.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense. Send the back in motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. A completion sets up a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And looking for a big play here. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And they
heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
Contact as he threw it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. Running it back, it's Branch. But he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Fights through the tackler. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Cut quickly. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, this isn't something this defense sees very often, as a fullback sliding out of the backfield to catch a football. We don't practice this very often.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator in a play call. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. See what the call is on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep here. Catch made down inside the 20. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score. South Carolina 49, USC 27.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Moss. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He slings this one deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
On the run, going to heave it downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Catch made on the right side. There's the tackle.